Welcome back to my channel. So I've had this Riley over here over a year now, and I've done loads of bits and bobs to it, but I felt like I needed to change the cockpit, and that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video, because I bought myself a few new parts. I've got some ultralight levers, some fresh grips, some carbon stem spacers, and a longer stem, because I don't really like the look of this CNC one, and it was really cheap. So let's get fitting the parts. So on this bike, I've had these parts well over like 8 months, and kind of wanted to change, and these grips have gone a bit skanky and sticky, and I'm not the biggest fan. They weren't the most comfortable, and they're also cracked on the inside, so kind of you can feel it in your hand. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of these brake levers either, because the quality of them just isn't the best. Yeah, as you can see, I've had to fit some electrical tape just to stop the pin from coming out on these Avid levers. I'm guessing they're fake, but I bought them off eBay. But they've done the job so far, and I might stick them back on this bike if these skinny cheap ones don't work. Yeah, so I've had this stem a couple of years now, and it's not very well CNC'd. The tolerances aren't that good, and you've had issues with the back of this stem where it clamps onto the steerer tube, like kind of move when I ride. So this is the first time I've actually had it not moving. It was on this bike, but I wanted to kind of go to the old one, which is little bit better made, but it's also a little bit longer. So that's the reason why I want to go for that stem. It'll just give the bike a little bit more of a comfortable riding position. Yeah, because of the quill stem on this adapter, means I can run any stem I want, and it's one of the best things you can get for an older bike. So the first thing I do is figure out how many carbon spacers I'm going to run and how high I actually want the stem. Yeah, so I've got these carbon stem spacers off AliExpress. They're only like £2, and the quality doesn't seem to be bad. No, like rough fibres, so for the price, they're well worth it. I've had this stem about 3 or 4 years, I think. Can't remember if this one come on my Caliber Boss or it come on one of my old XC bike. It was such a while. It was such a long time ago. I know I got these nuke-proof bars at least 2 years ago, and they're quite a nice bend I got for Christmas. But my favourite bars are the Rentful fat bars. I just love the colour and how light they are. Next thing are these really fancy levers. They weren't even that expensive either. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I'm hoping they last quite a while and they don't break on me when I'm braking. Yeah, with these brake levers, they run a 2-bolt clamp, where just obviously save weight, but they seem to pinch the bar quite nicely. So one modification I had to make to the brake cable was to cut it down a little bit, just so it fitted properly on the brake lever, because it takes a smaller profile. Yeah, so the last thing to properly do on the cockpit is just do the grips. These are riderace or AliExpress ones, but they're only was £2.20, free shipping as well. So if you want cheap grips, 100% get these. I've used the other version as well that they do, and they've just been just as good. And I don't really think you can go wrong with grips, especially if you're on like a commuter like this. So yeah, 100% recommend getting these. The only thing I do dislike about these, the last ones were fine, but these ones got them silly end caps. So that's the grips all set up now. Just need to get the brakes properly dialed in, which literally is, I have a technique where I just take the wind this as far out as possible and then pinch the clamp and then just back it off till it spins smoothly or where you want it to actually engage. So that's it for today's video. I've got the stem and everything all tightened up, and now it's all really nice. The brake levers feel nice, the grips feel nice and soft, and it's a little bit extra height on the stem with the stem spacers. It's giving it a bit more of a nicer position to ride. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will post or put in the description all the parts I fit today. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace.